Hey guys, my name is Susan, this is Carberra. Welcome to the series where I teach you how to build a Discord to pop up for your server. Today we are scheduling tasks, but we're also actually going to be reviewing our database because this is the first opportunity we're going to have to actually create it. Because we're going to be setting up a database to autosave. So in our init function, we are just going to we actually need to import the DB systems. So from dot, it should be from dot, I think. From dot db or from dot db. I think it's dot db. Import db. Well, I mean, we'll get an import error if we got it wrong. And then db.autosave. So we're just going to set. Oops, let's not mess with that. We're just going to set our database to autosave. So remember when I said we weren't going to be coming back to this file? I kind of lied to you. So we're going to have below our commit, we're going to have an autosave, and we're going to pass the scheduler object in, and we are going to set the database to save every minute. So basically an autosave really. So we're going to have sched.add_job commit. It's an asyncio scheduler, but it doesn't need to take asyncio tasks or asynchronous tasks. And you just pass the function object in here, and then we need to we need to import something else, don't we? We need to from AP scheduler. I'm trying to remember what the syntax is. Dot triggers import cron trigger. I think that's right. We'll see. And we set our cron trigger in here, and then we set second equals 0. So what that's doing is it's adding a job to the scheduler to commit the database every time the second value ticks around to 0. So every minute. If you wanted to be every hour, you would do this. So every time the minute is 0 and the second is 0. We want it to commit every minute, so to reduce the risk of losing any data. I'm sure that's wrong, but we're going to find out, I guess. One thing we also need to do is like start scheduler. So we need to do self.scheduler. I'm just going to do it in the onReady because it's easier. .start, and then we're also going to move up bot ready all the way down here. I don't know how much of this I'm going to keep. It's going to stay in, we're actually going to comment this out because we don't need it anymore, but I want to keep the code there, but I just don't want it to run. So we'll keep that there for now, and then that should work, I think. Guess we'll see. This will also give us first off, choose a 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, when episode 8. Okay, I have got the version numbers correct. So just subtract 4 from that. That's fine. I just want to reduce the aspect of people getting triggered. Oh no, I have got it wrong. Let's quickly find out what it's supposed to be. Oh, it's I knew it was missing something. Asyncio.triggers.cron. That should work now. So actually that should have created a database. So we actually have the chance to. It didn't. Maybe it didn't get that far. Maybe it didn't. What, I don't really know. Oh, because it never actually got to import the thing, did it? Oh yeah, we need to pass the scheduler through. That would probably help. I'm not gonna lie. Come on, I can't type. There we go. So if you pass the scheduler object into autosave, that should work now. There we go. The bot is running. So as you can see, it's now already putting it online. If we go into our database should be here. So we now actually get to see it for the first time. So we see our EXP table. We see all the schemas that we used to create it, and we see there's no data in it at the moment, but we can see that everything created properly. And yeah, so every minute, hang on, I will actually quickly just show off that that is doing that, just do a print committing. I don't know if that takes 2 T's or not, but honestly I don't really care. So you can see in, oh, it committed straight away. Oh yeah, because it had to commit when it created a database. But in 10 seconds or so, when the seconds tick around to 0, we will have committing. There we go. So it commits the database. So although we can't see it in the database, we know it works. I'm also, I don't know why I didn't put this in the notes, but I was going to do something else too, so we'll do that as well. We can get rid of this print. It was actually going to create a little thing that's printed a message every so often. So if you come up here, oh, this should really be in a cog, but what other opportunity am I going to get to do this? So if you go into, I don't know, I kind of want it below all the, I don't want it above all the, I kind of want it above all the events. So async def print message. We will move this somewhere, I think, but I just kind of want to explain it for now. So we can, we'll just send it to the same channel again. As such, and then await channel.send I am a timed notification. We can actually set, we can actually just set that here, to be honest. Set on ready. I guess we'll do it in the on ready. I suppose we'll do it in the on ready. So self.scheduler.add. Again, I'll probably remove this from the final version, but I just want to quickly show it off. So it'll be self.print message, and then cron trigger, which we need to import. I don't know, second equals. We can just do, if you wanted to say print every 15 seconds, we could do something like this. And that would now print every time the second was 0, 15, 30, or 45. This is entirely possible in the Discord API itself. The only thing you can't control is when exactly it fires, which is kind of a deal breaker for me. If they ever change that, then I would probably recommend using that instead. But for the time being, I would recommend using the AP scheduler just for that little bit of extra control, if you even did want to schedule tasks at all. But if you don't know, why are you here? UST, yeah. Okay, I always just like to have stuff like that alphabetical. So if you run that again, we'll see that every 15th second, oh, there we go, I have a time notification. And then when it runs again, I should have really made it every 5 seconds, but whatever, doesn't matter. Boom, I am a time notification. So I'll send that every so often. One thing we did do was it was a rules reminder originally, and it was set to fire every. Well, it was set to fire every week, so you can have day of week equals 0. I think it was set to fire every Monday. I don't remember. An hour equals 12. I think that was the setup of it. So we have the day of week, so the 0th one, so the weeks start on Monday, I'm pretty sure, and then the 12th hour, and then minute and second also have to be defined. Otherwise, it will print every second of every minute for an entire hour, which is not a good thing. And then have self.rules reminder. Yeah, as I said, we'll move that somewhere later, but for now it's not so important. Remember to adhere to the rules. Oh my god! And yeah, I can't demonstrate it now, but that's basically how you would get someone to fire every week, for example. But yeah, that is scheduling tasks in the Discord API using AP scheduler. If you like the video, and say hello down below. If you have any questions, then feel free to ask down below or join the Discord server in the description. If you really like the video, then consider subscribing and hitting the bell so you don't miss out on future videos. And if you really like the video, then consider supporting me on Patreon, because it would be really cool of you to do, but of course you don't have to. Next time we're going to be really getting into the meat of it, as we are going to be doing our introduction to cogs. So I'll see you then.